Um, looks like a good day. It's raining outside. Man, let me go on Twitter to see what's going on in case something going on. Huh. CoryxKenshin is trending on Twitter. Gee, what do you do? Do you upload a video? No. 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 What's good, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? And today we are reacting to a video from Jamari that CoryxKenshin allegations. Not my goal. Not my goal, bruh. I have seen most of the evidence on Twitter, and I am going to say be good. But I think I'm not sure. Really, I should be in the middle. I should be waiting until both sides tell these stories. Honestly, if Corey didn't have to tell his side yet, and your evidence is already cracking, because he got stuff to combat you with, it's going to look like you are. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. But from what I got a gist of it, there was no essay, anything illegal going on. It just sounded like he was mentally toxic, a toxic dude, apparently. Which isn't legal, but it's kind of, lighting's trying to make me blind. But it's just, man, it's just asshole doing asshole activities is what it looks like. But apparently, well, let me just not say no more. Let's get right into the video. And we will be coping this evening.
So last night, my entire timeline was jumping talking about a YouTuber named CoryxKenshin. Truthfully, I don't really know much about the guy, but he is factually one of the biggest.
Come on, man. Come on, man. You don't know the GOAT? You don't know the GOAT?
Creators on YouTube. It appears to me that he mainly makes gaming playthrough style videos, and people really seem to universally love him. The last time I can remember him really making headlines was when he was saying YouTube is racist or showed favoritism or something like that. Well, last night Cory found himself on the end of some allegations from an ex-girlfriend, and now a lot of his fans are turning their back on the end.
This video is crazy, bro. Like, that's this joke right here, because it sounds like this was a joke. It's crazy.
End of some allegations from an ex-girlfriend, and now a lot of his fans are turning their back on him, saying that this all seems completely.
His fake fans are turning their back on him. They're trying to get twisted.
Out of character, while others are obviously coming to his defense. So all of the information we have right now does come from the ex-girlfriend, who goes by the name Panda Ninja XX Official, and she posted 3 slideshows on TikTok which she titles "The Truth About Your Favorite YouTuber," adding, "I'm not doing a story time, I'm sharing what I lived. If it feels heavy, it's because it was." Also saying, "Content warning, non-graphic, emotional plus mental abuse, manipulation, narcissistic behavior, love bombing, gaslighting, illness-related trauma, emotional abandonment, and status-fueled cruelty." I mean, just based on the sheer amount of buzzwords she used here, I thought, god damn, this dude must have done some really bad shit. She starts out by saying that the world doesn't know the real Cory, and that he was hiding her from the world during the duration of their relationship. She even questions his religious acumen here. You talk about devotion, but act like hurting people in private doesn't count. You fooled a lot of people, but not me. She goes on to say that Cory met her when she was at her lowest, and that he made her feel important. She also alludes multiple times to the idea that he ghosted her, or that he emotionally abused her, and that when she needed him the most, he was nowhere to be found. You treated my body, my heart, my time like they were things that you could shelve, and retrieve whenever it suited you. Like I only existed when you needed to feel wanted. And it seems like they had a complicated on and off relationship. She alludes to the idea that he apparently cheated on her in public. And then the next day, someone told me they saw you in California with another girl. He goes on to claim that this was his sister, and she also says that this is when he stopped talking to her altogether. And then she goes on to say that this ruined her nervous system somehow, and over she questions his position. Say that this ruined her nervous system somehow, and over she
Huh?
this was his sister, and she also says that this is when he stopped talking to her altogether. And then she goes on to say that this ruined her nervous system somehow.
So he cut you off, and you got upset from it, and this and that, and you want to go emotional abuse from that?
And over she questions his position as a role model on YouTube, and really the entire image that he presents in his content to his audience, claiming that part 2 would be even heavier. And honestly, this first post I really saw as a nothing burger. Like, wow, man has a relationship with a woman of age. Yes, maybe he led her on, or he knew he had her wrapped around his finger, but nothing criminal or even immoral to me. Now in part 2, we see some actual messages exchanged between the two of them. Apparently they were communicating through Xbox quite a bit, which is insane to me, but I digress. Basically, it seems like after some time, Cory wanted to spend.
Is Corey on Xbox? I know he was on the Xbox 360. No, I think he did because he was like giving some away.
Insane to me, but I digress. Basically, it seems like after some time, Cory wanted to spin the block for a booty call, apparently making light of himself ghosting her in the past. You still seeing someone? Why do you ask? Because I'm trying to fuck up your life some more. What? That was a joke, jeez. I was just asking. Now she claims he did this spinning of the block because he knew he could still get her and that it would make him feel powerful. I mean, honestly, I think the dude just wanted to hit it again, seeing if it was a possibility. She claims, though, that he somehow threw the fact that she was apparently assaulted in the past by someone else in her face in doing this. She says that he used her when he wanted sex, and he comes back and says that this wasn't the case and that he genuinely loved her, but that apparently during the time of their relationship his life was all over the place. And despite previously claiming that she did not care about his money or status in the first part, she makes the assumption here that his life is all roses because he has money and fame, which obviously we've seen countless examples that that's not always the case. A lot of times more money, more status, well, it brings in a lot more problems for someone, especially mentally. And also, for the record, in her trying to expose him in this way, tells me that she is being very vengeful and really trying to turn his fans on him. I mean, just look at the way she titled this slideshow series. She was also trying to do like TikTok trends around the topic, which I'll get to here.
Okay, here's the thing. If this is fake, some people might be wondering why she didn't. No, never mind. I don't know. It sounded a lot better in my head what I was going to say. And I'm like,
here in a second. Now, apparently at some point this woman was diagnosed with cancer, which is obviously terrible. She says she was diagnosed all the way back during the pandemic, saying that she felt more alone than ever. And so she apparently reaches out to him, and she shares this single text from him, allegedly, where he says, "That was the most passive."
okay, I got a question. What's above this? Now, I'm not trying to, if this is true, I'm not trying to defend her. However, it's just a little suspicious to me that you show the keyboard. If it was just this, okay. But why do you have the keyboard up? Well, because when you tap on the phone, it goes up. I know that. But why is it in the screenshot? Why isn't it cut out, but the top part's cut out? So, either she said something that personal she doesn't want out there, or two, she this might be out of context. That's all I'm gonna say.
Aggressive cancer reveal ever. With absolutely no other context, we don't know what she said to him before that, how she said it, or how long it had been since they had even talked.
The reason why I'm thinking that, what if she used that to try and manipulate him or something like that? What if she's like Amber Heard? Okay, I'm yapping. I gotta hear both sides out. My fault. But y'all get what I'm trying to think of? Because like, what's up there? You feel me?
Claiming that seeing that text was harder than the diagnosis itself. I mean, come on. I mean, she's basically acting like he says, well, that sucks, bitch, kick rocks, and then blocked her. Like, there is truly not enough context here to make a judgment about one single text message. But she claims that that message showed his true character, and she even brings his mother into this, saying that he should know better because she went through something similar with cancer, which I think is so out of bounds and fucked up for her to say. Now, she claims she survived the cancer, thankfully, and this is where we move on to part 3, where she basically says that Cory was using other women in this way, where he never truly committed to them but liked to keep them around. She goes on and on about speaking her truth and holding Cory accountable, really painting the picture that what she's doing here is some brave act. And then she also shares this video of the two walking down a hallway where she says, POV, you didn't know this was one of the videos you'd look back on and realize he never cared. He only wanted to see how long you'd let him hurt you.
I'm still on.
I'm still on.
Then I woke up again and it was off.
Did you watch me sleep? Did you watch me sleep?
Yeah.
On 15 minutes. Anyways, this is considered the most damning piece of evidence posted by her or by everyone else. Because since she said it was an essay, it kind of made this better because it was more of a joking matter. But when everyone thought it was essay, this was crazy. But if there was no essay, I don't know how this is the most damning.
Yeah, I actually did something to you while you were asleep too.
What?
I'm sorry. I just got this fetish. You know.
What?
I didn't hurt you. You're good, right?
What'd you do, Cory?
Just don't worry about it.
Cory?
It's good.
Cory, what did you do?
Do nothing. Look, this came right in my face. I didn't do anything.
He did something, and I'm gonna find out on the next episode of
Dragon Ball Z, where you going with this?
Now, don't get me wrong, that was some weird shit he said about watching her in her sleep and doing something.
Like I said,
but granted,
it's
these are two people whose relationship seemed very immature, toxic, and downright strange. Also, while editing this video, I found this clip where she was being interviewed on TikTok Live last night, and she talks about the things that Cory said in that clip, making it pretty clear that she knew it was a joke.
Obviously, you see me fucking laughing with him in the video. You can't be that dumb to think that it was
People are that dumb, though.
Well, unfortunately, then you guys are just a bunch of dumbasses. Like, he didn't make me feel uncomfortable in that video, but if you...
Why would you push that?
Like, he didn't make me... Well, unfortunately, then you guys are just a bunch of dumbasses. Like, he didn't make me feel uncomfortable in that video, but if you guys read the point of view on there, I never said that that was the essay video.
That video in particular, she posted it because it was a nice moment, a nice one. Like, can y'all listen? That is what she just said. What's wrong with y'all?
I literally just said that.
She did also post this video trying to capitalize on a TikTok trend.
Bacon avocado. I dated CoryxKenshin, and he hurt me really bad, and I'm not the only one.
I mean, come on guys, you cannot tell me that this isn't at least a little bit about clout or revenge. I mean, at the end of the day...
Yeah, I will admit, another thing too with her profile, y'all couldn't see it, but I'll talk about that in a second. I saw this and was definitely weird, like, why you want to come out that way? But I was like, whatever. Well, I say, we hear everyone's side of the story. We all know what rape, and just like that. I'm not even monetized, but the video YouTube probably still ain't going to show my video. Damn, I forgot what I was supposed to say. But yeah, if it was like something serious, why are you doing a TikTok trend? I forgot what I said, bro.
Maybe he
And
played...
another thing too, let me talk to y'all. Because it could be some of y'all. I'm not sure. I don't know y'all. Stop acting like every person you see is supposed to be perfect. Even if this is all true. Cory is not perfect. Neither are you. Neither is me. Neither is anyone on this goddamn planet. Stop it. You're not. Cory's not Jesus. I'm not Jesus. You're not Jesus either. Motherfuckers are going to be make mistakes. May work with your shitty human beings. Alright? Damn. So I guarantee you, she probably made a bad mistake. Mistake in her life. It just happens. That's part of life. That's who we are. That's who we are as human beings. Stop it.
this girl with very loose evidence. I don't know, maybe I'm fucked up, maybe I'm seeing it wrong, maybe you guys will disagree with me in the comments, but nothing about what he did here screams like, oh, this guy needs to be cancelled to me. But either way, I want to know what you guys think about this topic down below. If you're out there and you're a big fan of Cory, let me know down below if this changes the way you feel.
Sounds like the way people are acting on him. He's going to have to drop these comments. And I feel like it's going to be either confirm that she's out going for revenge or he did a fucked up thing. My question is, no, is the actually do a lot of fucked up things to a bunch of women? So if that's the case, then that tells me you don't respect women. And then I can see that as a reason for cancer. But if it's just one or two, alright, come on.
About him? Are you gonna stop watching his content? I mean, to me, this is just like a modern part of dating. Is it wrong to ghost people? Yeah, but is it like illegal? Absolutely not. But either way, I do want to thank you guys for watching today's video, dropping a like and subscribing, but as you guys know, it's been your boy the Tan Superman, and some other allegations out here need to be covered, so I'm out. Peace! So last night, my entire
Hey, bro. Jamar, WVO, thank you for giving us some closure to that. And let me know in the comments below what you think of Cory's situation. Like I said, if he did do this to a bunch of women, then yes, we need to have a real conversation about it. But if it's like just her or maybe one other, it's definitely crazy. It's just immature people doing immature things. So here, two things are going to happen. He's going to call her out for being a psychopath, a highway baby, or he's just going to just say, my fault. I wasn't the best. Because I wasn't mature back then. I'm fine. It's literally going to be out of it too, but that being said, I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and I'm out. Peace.